Hello guys, welcome to the video today. I wanted to share some thoughts on what's been happening with me lately. If you've been following my account for a little while and you've been a subscriber, you guys know that I talk about different topics. I talk about character-driven topics. I talk about helping others and what to do in your 20s or in your teens or what not to do. But if I'm being completely honest, this is one of the videos that I will say to you, sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about on YouTube. And it's not because I don't know the topic. It's not because I haven't experienced some of these things that I talk about in the topics. It's more about things like being a father, for example. So I don't know if you guys know, this past year, and I talked about it in the channel, I have a few videos about that, I got fired. I literally lost my main source of income in a time where I was trying to grow and improve and have a bigger wage and get paid more and follow the money and all that sort of stuff. I made a gamble and it failed and it blew on my face. Right after that, I received the news that I was going to be a father, that my wife, that I love so much, was pregnant. And in that moment, my whole world completely stopped. There was no right or wrong. There was no what if. There was all that it was is, how in the world am I gonna do this? How am I gonna be a dad when I lost my job? When I'm hopping from job to job? When I'm disappointing people around me? People that I taught, people that I literally gave advice to, I let myself and I let some of them down. And I couldn't accept it at first. It was one of the hardest things to accept in my mind. Not because I didn't love my daughter or my kid at that time. I didn't know it was a girl. But because I was going through so much. 2020 was a great year for us, me and my wife. We got married. We didn't get the thing. We got our house. Then 2021 came. We're hoping to keep that momentum going, and then that happens. So when my daughter came to the world, into the belly of my wife, we expected it, but we didn't expect it. And it was one of those things that just, as a man, as a parent, as a human being, it changes your whole life. It makes you think about what if this happens to her, or what if I get kicked out again, and what if we're not able to sustain her, and what if. And I let my negative thoughts, my fears take over. I lost a good job. I left my last good job because I couldn't keep my anxiety, my fear of failure under control. Because in my mind, I couldn't afford to fail. I couldn't afford to lose. Because I already felt like I lost so much. And this time, it was my daughter. But by giving up, by letting my fear win, I almost ended up losing. It took a long time, a month, for me to land a job that I actually like, that I actually feel comfortable in. It took a month of tears, of anger, of frustration to get back on my feet. I believe in what I did. I will not take back what I did. I left this job because of my own mental health. I left while I still had some sort of control in me. And I left because I wanted to get a month where I could just slow down, breathe, and be in control of my emotions once more. Now that I look back, I will do it again. But I will do it differently, of course. I will have some money saved up for it if it ever happened again, which I hope it doesn't happen in the next 5 to 10 years. But if it happens again, this time we'll be ready. This time I'll be ready. But enough about that. It took me months to finally sit down and accept that I was a father. For many months, many people, our family members, friends, told us, that's a boy. That's a boy. So we were already scrambling to have a boy's name because whether we like to admit it to ourselves or not, we wanted a girl because we already had a name set up for the girl. So we were looking at Lucas Daniel as a name for a boy, or Neymar as a name for a boy, which Neymar was my favorite because I love that guy. And then we go to the sonogram and it's a girl. We are in shock. We always had the name of the girl ready to go. When it happened, it hit me harder than when I lost my job. In a sense, but in a happy sense. Now, not only am I the protector and the provider to my wife, but I'm the protector and the provider for my baby girl. This was incredibly overwhelming because now you're thinking of how nasty guys are, boys are when they're teenagers, when they're growing up. Now you're thinking about how you have to teach your girl to be independent and to be strong and to be womanlike, but also strive for the best. But you also have to be there when she cries. You have to be there when she's struggling, when she falls down. You have to literally take care of another woman besides your wife. But at the same time, I was so freaking happy I was having a daughter. And I am having a daughter. It is one of the best things a man can go through. I can't wait to teach my daughter so many stuff. How to play basketball, how to play baseball, how to play video games, how to be a car racer, how to literally drive a car, how to, there's so much. But I also have to show her what's wrong with this world and what's right with it. I cannot be blind to what is surrounding us. But I also cannot be blind to what is not surrounding us. See, I have to educate my girl on proper internet behavior. I have to prepare her for social media. I have to prepare her for what's right and wrong. Not only as a religious person, but also as an individual, as a free thinker. I want her to think for herself and not let social media and the media dictate or religion dictate what she believes in. There's so much. Me and my wife sat down and we come to the conclusion that when she's older, technology will be a lot more advanced. We come to the conclusion that safety, not only physical, but internet safety will be a priority at some sort, at some point in her life. Cyberbullying is a thing. Internet bullying is a thing. Physical bullying is a thing. So, it's such an adventure, and I'm here for it. No matter what happens down the line, I am here for it. My concern is no longer money. My concern is my daughter, my wife, my family, and my dog. Our families. I'm no longer worried about how much money I'm gonna make next year. Now I'm striving to be better every single day, to take care of my daughter's room and paint it pink. You probably saw that video already. I'm super proud of that room, and it's not done yet, but it's a work in progress. Sure, I want to be like Alex Costa and Aaron Marino, and I want to be like, I don't know, David de las Morenas, and I want to be like, I don't know, Jose Zuniga, Hafiz, Baku. But now I have to be Daniel Albino, the provider and protector of Annabeth Albino, my daughter. I have to treat women better, and I have to learn how to be better. I already am a good husband. I do my best to be a good husband, but I have to continue to strive for greatness. I have to keep learning. I have to keep pushing. I have to keep growing. I have to be the standard in this house. So every time I listen to Alex Costa and Hafiz and the roommates and Alpha M and How the Beast and David de las Morenas, and they're talking about how to improve, I no longer focus on the money part. I focus on my well-being, my emotional being, and who I am, because that will translate into money at some point in time. Abilities, knowledge, effort, practice will equal opportunities and money later. I have a lot to give. I have a lot of basketball to play this summer, and I can't wait to take my daughter on a bike ride on my chest, like hold her and just ride the bike, and I just want to enjoy the moment. That's why I walked away from Facebook. That's why I walked away from Instagram. That is why I decided to step away and just focus on my YouTube channel and just work on myself, because I wanted to be present in my daughter's life. I don't want one day to come when I die like Kobe Bryant died. By the way, he died in my birthday, January 26th. Talk about incredibly crazy. I don't want a moment wasted with my family. Not a single dime. Not a single penny wasted. Because I love my family more than money. And I will do my best to give that focus to you guys as well. Money and success, yeah, it's important. If it's important for you, this is not the channel for you. I'm not saying don't worry about money. I'm saying there are things in life that are more important than money. Kobe Bryant had all the money in the world, all the fame in the world. He was 2-time MVP, 5-time NBA champion. But he didn't have enough time with his daughter. And just when he was about to embark on a journey with his daughters, he lost his life. And he lost one of his daughters. I don't want that to happen to me. And I think this video, as much as it is for you guys, is for me as well. So, if you guys like the video, I know this is a rant and I'm venting to you guys and I'm sharing this amazing news with you guys. I would like you to subscribe to this channel, turn on the notifications so you are notified when I post my next video. And I will talk to you on the next video. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.